All right, so this is my Lady Lovely Locks collection. I worked really hard to make everyone look as nice as possible. Probably at least 50 hours of washing, conditioning, drying, rolling, hairspraying, pressing, steaming, ironing, just to make sure that everyone looks as they should. But this is my collection of dolls in the Lady Lovely Locks collection as of September 28th. So let's walk you through everything. We'll start with wave one. So let's look at the Prince. So this is Prince Strongheart. He has 3 pixie tails, which I curled in a decent fashion. He has all of his clothes, including his boots, his belt, his cape, and his hat. I think he looks fairly charming, fairly handsome. I styled his hair with gel and swooped it to the side. His hat covers some of his bald spots, but I think he looks very sharp. And I, of course, tucked his pants, these blue checkered pants, into those gray boots. Then we have our villainess, Duchess Ravenwaves, and the thing that you'll notice is her dress kind of looks like rags. I tried my best to look at the way that these dresses look, and no dress kind of ever looks exactly the same. Someone said that the dress was ripped. I have actually 2 on the way, so I'm excited to show you maybe the variants. In my last trade, I had a pixie petal, so I attached the pixie petal and I worked to curl her 2 gnome pixie tails. I think she looks really good. Her hair turned out super nice with these like kind of wavy curls that run throughout and a very rigid bang curl. She looks quite stunning, and of course she's wearing purple shoes. The latest doll that I actually worked on is Maiden Fair Hair. So you'll see that her hair is looking super shiny, super chic. Her pixie tails, which are chipmunks, there's 3 of them. The curls turned out super shiny and perfect ridges to the curls. She had a pretty decent dress. Her shoes are not exactly the blue that I wanted, but for now they will work. She looks really cute. I liked how I styled her hair. You can't exactly see it, but there are pretty deep curls. And then we move to wave 1, Lady Lovely Locks. She looks absolutely stunning. She has these beautiful curls, which shows all of the streaks of rainbow in her hair. The bangs look really pretty good, actually. There's kind of parted in the middle, but I used the straw method to try to get them to look particularly sharp. The pixie tails, which are bunnies, there's 3 of them, and they run throughout her dress and her hair. I actually have, this is the second dress that I got, because the first one, the dark purple pixie petal, was damaged. So this is a new dress that I got from a seller in Kentucky. So she looks great. I could iron her dress out a little bit more because some of the doily trim is kind of upturned, but I can work on that. The next doll, I think the last of the 5 major characters, is Curly Crown. This is wave 1. Look at how beautiful those pixie tails came out. They are just perfectly rigid and shows all of this, the colors. They look so sharp. I worked so long curling her hair. So these are deep curls. They're one of the smaller curlers that I had, and it really highlights her unique characteristics of being Curly Crown. Her dress was in pretty decent form. She has yellow shoes, which you can see if I lean down a little bit, but she looks fabulous. Probably my favorite of this entire bunch. I just love her. Then we have the 4 Enchanted Island Wave 2 dolls that came out in 1987. I'm still missing Enchanted Island Curly Crown, but hopefully I'll get her soon. So we'll start with Enchanted Island Fair Hair. So as you see, her hair was in great condition. I didn't have to do a whole lot. I just firmed up her high ponytail at the very top, and I worked on her pixie tail slightly. I didn't touch with the super curly bits, but she looks really, really good. She has the turtle pixie tails. I think there's just 2 of them, if I'm not mistaken. And she looks really good. Shouldn't there be 3? I don't know. Maybe there's 3. I definitely have more turtles, so if she's missing some turtles, I can add them to her hair. We'll add it, but she looks really good. She has the light pink shoes as well. Her body isn't in the best form, so maybe I'll swap her out. There's 2 of these dolls that don't have necessarily really good bodies. And this is Lady Lovelocks in the Enchanted Island phase. So she looks really pretty strong, really complete. She has white shoes and 3 fish pixie tails. So the headdress, I think a lot of people confuse with the Golden Waves doll, but this is hers. I stuck a purple hairpin in her hair just to add a little extra oomph. But her curls, this is not a pixie tail. That's just her natural waves. And next to it is the fish pixie tail. She looks really, really good. I'll talk about the curly kittens after. So this is the 2 mermaids. The one in the back with the blonde hair and the blue streaks is Enchanted Island Golden Waves. You see that she has this clamshell headdress and a very beautiful fish fin dress at the very bottom, along with a swimsuit at the top. She has these 2 pretty seahorses, one in the hair in the peach and one on her pixie petal in purple. And she just has she has pretty straight hair, an upper pony just like everyone else in this line, and she looks beautiful. The hair combed out very, very nicely. I'm still thinking about whether I should bundle them with rubber bands to kind of create this kind of futuristic look, but plenty of time for that. And the last doll in this collection is my favorite character. It's Misty Curls, Enchanted Island Misty Curls. I currently, as of today, have an incomplete Misty Curls. She's still missing the clamshell headdress that looks very similar to that with golden waves, but there's a purple tint. And she's missing a very similar fish tail mermaid dress that goes all the way down. But let's look at her hair. I worked so hard to style this hair. You can see that there's some magenta streaks running through it. She also has 2 seahorses in her hair with the super curly and the regular curly tail finishes. She has a pink seahorse and a aqua seahorse, and she has purple shoes. So let's now look at the 2 little precious curly kittens that I got. So this is the yellow one. I curled her hair. It wasn't super successful, if I have to say it, but it's good enough for me. I like the tinsel in the bangs. And I added a blue ribbon to her tail and her head because that is the way that she came. And I obviously don't have the the butterfly pixie tail, but I added a pixie tail with similar colors in pink and purple. I think the pixie petal that I got was a snail, which actually belongs to Maiden Curly Crown in Enchanted Island. So whenever she comes, maybe I'll replace hers. And the other curly kitten that I got is a white one, and I added pink ribbons. So these are 1/8 ribbons that I got at Walmart for only 47 cents. I added to her tail and to her hair. Her tinsel in her hair, it looks really, really good. Her curls look decent. I think slightly better than the yellow one actually, but I added just a standard purple and pink bunny pixie tail because I don't have the butterfly pixie tail yet. So I think she looks stunning. They both look really good. So let me just back up and you can see the entire gang together all at once. What do you guys think? Do you like what I've done with these dolls? So many hours, so many precious moments of reflection and styling to my personal taste, but I think they look fabulous and I can't wait to put them on the shelves and show you guys what they look like in their normal environment.